First thing I want to get out is this green liver. Gray. Just gray. Hey, GH, what's up, brother? SG. Always good to see you, man. You know you always keep it in SG when you pop up in here. Yeah. You know I had to step out. Been a minute. Ever since that car incident, car troubles, I just been weekends for real. Right now we're gonna start off with some liver. We got 3 big toes and then we got some minnows. Got liver, minnows, some different varieties of like home remedies. We got sausage, we got chicken tenders, we got chicken fingers. Got a little bit of some stuff. I'm gonna get this first toe out with the liver. Try to get it over here. Yeah, you already know, brother. Let me get a bell out. No, I can't miss too many fishing days. Really, with the weather feeling like this, it's been freaking freezing. It's been freezing and not showing why it's freezing. Now it's actually really warm right now. It's a warm day. It says like 59, but it's definitely lower than that. I mean, higher than that. Definitely got some temperature out here today. All right, we got 1 pole out so far. My second pole is gonna be like a tender or something. Always, Tam, always. Hey, you don't know, I appreciate you just popping in and speaking, brother. You have a nice day at work, man. Have a great day at work. Yeah, we got 1 pole out right now. I'm trying to get this chicken tender out. Buffalo chicken tender. So it's what was catching my catfish last time I was fishing with it. So I'm gonna put this big piece on. Big bait, big fish, chat. Got some liver out right now. That's the one and only bait we got out right now. Said the fish is eating better than you. It'd be like that. Ooh, this freaking tender is kind of soft. That's that tender. You see the little hook exposure right there a little bit. We're gonna get that out. That little hook exposed. Try to not bump into my other pole. It was like I passed it over it. If I didn't cast over it, I cast it real freaking close, chat. Just fine. Fish pulling, we gonna know. I lose my scissors. There's a lot of leaves right here on the ground. You gotta be cautious on what I'm putting on the ground right now. All right, last but not least, my double hook pole. I'm gonna put liver and worm on this. You know I got some nitro worms. Stay with some worms on there. There's still some worm from the last time I was fishing on it. Yeah, them poles is like right next on top of each other if they're not hitting. Hey, 12-pound bass, Sam. Man, that'll be nice. Off some chicken. Hell of a way to catch a bass, I'll tell you that much. That perfect weather to catch some nice fish. This is kayak weather for real. Be on a yak, ripping out fish back to back. But also, the water's so still, it's not windy, it's not moving. Like I said, this is one of the best days. Shit, it's better. This is better than how it was when it was summer. Boy got on extra layers because you never know what the weather's gonna be like in Louisville, Kentucky. But it's just extra warm right now. Trying to get this worm on. This boy's playing hard to get on the hook. Try to cast this on this left side. All right, we got the worm on the top hook. Let's go! SG with the 5 gifted W's in the chat for SG, brother. Always good to see you, man. He's always keeping an SG, y'all. If y'all haven't, please go follow my man. SG, brother. Appreciate you, man. Got the worm on. Damn, that's hype. That's hype. We just getting started. We already got 5 gifted. Got the worm on. About to get that out, but I gotta put. I'm not gonna put it on the second hook. I think I'm gonna try some sausage on the second hook. I just gotta try it. I mean, I have it. Cause like I said, first pole I got liver out. Second pole I got buffalo chicken tender out. This third pole I'm gonna have worm, and I'm gonna definitely try some sausage, see what that's about. Hell yeah, SG. Borhan, how you doing, brother? How are you doing today? I don't feel like that liver's gonna take too long. I'm really more excited about getting my minnows out. Like I said, I got some minnows, got some worms, got some liver. Then I got this bucket full of like chicken tenders, sausage, and chicken fingers, buffalo tenders, and some other stuff in here. Just a mixture of little things in this jar. This would be a random jar for me. Random jar of bait. Let's go, SG. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, man. All right. So we got worm on the top. We got sausage on the bottom. Man, I can't wait to do this carp pole on Sunday, man. I got a crazy carp setup. I don't know what this access line is or where it's coming from. I'm trying to stay focused on my poles because the poles are still so close that if a bell goes off, I wouldn't know which one it exactly is unless I'm actually watching it. That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to assume it's going to be the liver pole because if it's the chicken tender pole, I just feel like that pole will set itself. There's some extra line on my stuff, making me want to cut and reset with this pole. After I get these 3 poles out, I'm gonna start focusing on my minnow poles. I got 2 minnow poles. I'm gonna throw out one on my left, one on my right, or I might just throw a minnow and a worm on it. Optional. All right, we got these 2 set up. We're about to get this out. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's not hit our other poles. I'm trying to throw this more on the left side. Let me reel it up some more. about do it. Perfect. Yes, I did bump into my pole, but it's in the water. Sitting real good. I'm gonna scoot this other pole over real quick so they can just have some distance from each other. All right, now we got 4 possibility catfish baits in the water. We got worm, we got liver, we got buffalo chicken, we got sausage. So now that them poles are out, I'm about to start focusing on throwing my minnows out. I got 2 minnow rods, and then I got 2 minnow rods, and then I got a rooster tail rod. For now, I got a 4th rod with me, but I'm not gonna use that. That just came out of my car. I'm gonna have to put that reel on. I got a pole for that reel, and I'm gonna put that on a new pole. And I'm trying to work on that pole actually. I have some line that I'm supposed to be putting on there and stuff, but I haven't got the line yet. Josie J, always good to see you. Always good to see you. We just got our catfish rods out, our 3 catfish rods for the day. So it's pretty early right now. We just got them out. Like I said, I'm about to get these minnow rods out. Always good to see you though, Josie. Yeah. You know I can't miss a whole week. That'd be crazy. Like I said, I'm ready for Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be fishing Saturday, but possibly, you know. It been kind of slow motion with one car, but we doing what we can. Paid. I don't know what Hunter's talking about. Hunter just messaged me. Let's get these minnows in one shot. I gotta get them out the bag. I heard a bell a little bit. I know I didn't kick no leaf and make that sound and make the leaf make that noise. I heard a bell for sure. We got some hefty minnows. These motherfuckers is huge. I didn't drop any. And I need to get me another net to start scooping my fish. I lost my last one. Cause ain't no one trying to stick their hand in no damn freezing water. It's always good to have some poles in the water. Ooh, this water's cold. Riverfront, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Air gun sag bait bag. I don't know if I said that right. I need to use that actually. I wish our thing would go back to not using people's emails and using their actual name. Cause them emails is crazy. You gotta remember y'all basically all the two names. Y'all regular YouTube name and then y'all email name. Got the minnow, we gonna get him out. I'm just gonna throw him over on my right. My real hype spot is gonna be the left side because that's where usually the bass and all the crappie and everything pop up. But I ain't gonna lie, I've caught some big bass on my right over here too. I'm just trying to get this more out. more out on this side and stuff. Heck yeah, Riverfront Baits. Appreciate you being in here with me, man. Vibing with us. Oh, there's no weight on this. Well, definitely I'm gonna know if something pulls it down there. I'm just glad there's like no current or nothing, so I don't gotta worry about my bobber stuff getting pushed back on to the shoreline. I'm also trying not to walk too close to the shoreline because there's so much leaves on the curl. I don't want to be walking and then walk off and then be in the water. I ain't trying to go for no swim. I'm trying to pull some fish out the water. Jimmy, how you doing, brother? Are you catfishing? Yeah, I got 3 catfish rods out. I got one pole, the white pole right here. It's a liver pole. The yellow pole next to it, I got buffalo chicken strip on there. And then the third pole, it's a double hook pole. It got a worm at the top, a nitro worm, a green one. And then I brought some extra. I brought some sausage, so I threw some sausage on there as my second hook setup for that. And then I got minnows. I'm getting them out right now, going for crappie and bass and whatever else is willing to eat, because I've seen some catfish get caught off of minnows too. Hopefully we don't catch no bluegills off the minnows. I mean, I wanted to throw out a worm and catch a bluegill, but I ain't even about to fight that at this exact moment. I might actually throw it out for one of them, but yeah, we got 3 big rods out for catfish. Then we got 2. We're gonna have 2 small rods out for anything else. What up, Scott B? How you doing, brother? Lewis, what's up, brother? Strong toe grip. I mean, sure, I don't know. I don't got no foot fetishes to answer that question for you, brother. I mean, I definitely ain't gonna fall in this water if that's what you mean. Facts. He's always keeping an SG, Josie J. Yeah, I'm definitely catfishing in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, this is one of the warmest days it's been so far. But when it get nighttime, it be freezing. It be freezing, Chad. I'm expecting snow. It's supposed to rain all next week. It's supposed to rain a lot next week. This is gonna be it's gonna be some warm days. Warm days all the way until about Sunday, and then it's gonna just rain constantly the rest of the week next week. And it been freezing, so if that rain's probably gonna freeze over. Have I ever tried strawberry jello chicken? Yeah. Coffee chicken, strawberry chicken. We've tried different versions of Kool-Aid chicken, and all of them been effective. I ain't gonna lie, though. One of the craziest chickens we tried that I think is super effective is like I'm sorry, now that I got that minnow pole, I'm watching it. It's like tropical punch chicken. Like it's like a light bluish color. I don't know if it's the color that shows off in the water or if it's the scent. We've done stuff to the chicken to add extra stuff to it, but the color and just the scent in general, that light blue chicken be getting smacked. What up, Dave? Always good to see you, brother. Saturday's supposed to be really nice. Man, yeah, it's supposed to be nice here on Saturday too. Yeah, that tropical chicken, I don't know what it is about it, but it was hitting. What up, Rudolph? How you doing, brother? That's crazy. I wouldn't even say I'm a cat daddy because I catch catfish, but that ain't my favorite fish to catch. My favorite fish to catch is carp. I definitely be catching catfish though. The last catfish I caught was a 7.7 channel cat. And then I caught like 5 or 6 bullheads as well. They were some big bullheads. Yeah, Dave, always good to see you. Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie, I have not yet accomplished a flathead here yet, but my boy caught a 16-pound channel cat here. I'm not saying I don't want to catch one. I just think I would need more of a bluegill or something to catch one. And like I said, I can catch those here. I'm just not trying to go for those. I got, how many poles? I got 7 poles on me, but I'm only going to put out like 6 of them. No, I'm only going to put out 5 poles. The other 2 poles have things on them where I would just be sitting here casting all day. And I'm not on that energy to cast right now. Right now, I'm just over here trying to chat it up with y'all and watch my poles. Like I said, I got a bobber pole out with a minnow, and I'm gonna throw out another minnow pole on my left. I got one on my right now. I'm gonna throw out another one. Usually where I'm throwing it at now, that's where it be the crappie and everything. So the minnows don't get to sit too long. So I'm probably gonna aim the pole over that way. I mean the camera over that way. I heard a bell. I think it's this orange pole right here that has the double hook on it. It has a worm at the top and then it has a sausage at the bottom. But it's also how the line is sitting. It's hitting this tree line. So there's some stick on it. So I guess, I mean, if the wind do blow, which is barely blowing, that could be possible to shake my pole as well. But we do got some stuff out. I'm really expecting this liver pole to get hit, to be honest with y'all. Rod, you leaving? She don't have to get in line, brother. Chill out. For real. No, what you talking about? What's up, Nigerian? How you doing? Go swimming? Hell no. I said it's warm out here. I ain't say it's that type of warm. I'll be sick after that. I got plans to fish some more. Facts, Josie J. I don't know what he was on. He was on some other stuff. Appreciate everybody coming in here, but you get too weird. My moms ain't even gonna let you slide on that. So, hey, do what you do. Thank you for dropping your comments and building our chat up. But we'll be all right without you. Lobolo? What the fuck are you talking about? Food stamps is turned off, silly ass boy. Even when food stamps was on, I wasn't getting food stamps. I was paying for all my stuff. All right, I'm about to get this other minnow pole out. We got some trolls coming in, which, I mean, they gonna be here. That's why we got mods. Let me check in. Hook'em, Texas, how you doing, brother? We got some catfish rods out. They chilling. They not on vacation. They chilling though. Then we got a minnow rod out. I'm about to get this other minnow rod out on my left right here. Give me 1 second. I said it's not like windy, so my stuff shouldn't get pushed over too far, but it definitely is sitting. It did move over this way. So I'm just watching it. Man, this line kind of feels frail. I mean, I don't think it's frail enough where the fish is going to break my line, but after I get done fishing with this today, I'm going to definitely cut and reset this line for this pole because I'm not trying to lose this pole off no carp. Something huge just splashed right here. My minnow need to swim over that way. Well, you better quit playing. There's a lot of leaves right here. We ain't about to find the fish in the haystack because your ass will be gone. Your ass will be gone. I'm not going to be looking for you. We got enough minnows. Boy, he's trying to choose his fate himself. He said he going out how he want to go out. Drying up with the leaves. Dying so close to the water when you a fish would be crazy. What's up, Wicked Weasel? How you doing? Howdy. Hey, facts, Texas. I be saying it all the time. Howdy, brother. Tagore, how you doing, brother? I hope I said that right. You got a bucket? You got a buck? Let's go. That boy tried to drag my pole in the water, chat. I heard the leaves moving. A freaking bluegill off a minnow. That boy tried to drag my pole in the water. Did y'all hear that? Like, I heard it, the leaves making noise. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I look, my bobber's gone. My pole was getting dragged. We got some cut bait for a flathead. I'm about to get this minnow out. That boy tried to drag my pole in the water. What the fuck? If he was a bass, he probably would have got me, or got real close. Bro asked me if I was going swimming. Shit, I might be. That boy tried to drag my pole in the water. What the hell? That's crazy work. We got some cut bait now, chat. I'm gonna throw this minnow back out because he's still throbbing. Yeah, get all them leaves on you. Yeah, get your own flavoring. Damn, I don't want to take this chicken tender off, but I'm about to. Someone said something about a flat. If he brought it up into existence, it got to be something that's possible today. I'll catch a flat. I kind of want to get these poles apart from each other. I want this pole to be more on the right side over closer to the edge, but it's sitting right here on my left. They actually like this close to each other. They're like right there. They about to meet. Both of these two poles right here. Hardest fighter, pound for pound. Hell yeah, they are. Hey, Tamara with the floating heart. Thank you. W's in the chat for Tam. Yeah, them bluegills is pound for pound. That motherfucker came out of nowhere. I gotta watch this pole because it ain't gonna be a bluegill that rips this. It's gonna be like a crappie or something. Crappie or a bass. One of the two. It's not gonna be no bluegill on that side. Nobody, what's up? Spicy Burrito, what's up? Yeah, it's definitely peaceful, man. Like I said, it's been the warmest it's been in Kentucky. It's been freezing. Really when it get cold. How you doing, somebody, really? Always good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Yeah, we already got a bluegill. Crazy off the minnow. That boy was hungry. Yeah, I'm definitely about to pull this out and just reset on the chicken and use that bluegill as cut bait. He ain't doing nothing but sitting right here getting leafy anyway. Hey, these leaves make a sound for these leaves. It's free bells. Cause that, like I said, that bluegill was dragging my pole in the leaves. That's what made me turn around and look. Didn't see my bobber, and then I see my line starting to go. He was taking off. I just wasn't expecting it to be a bluegill, I ain't gonna lie. Charlon Joe said, what's the next fish you gonna catch? I said a bass. That boy said, I'm gonna catch a bluegill. I said, what the hell? Why are you going for a bluegill? He said, because I'm trying to catch some catfish. I said, I still wouldn't plan myself to catch no bluegill. I use a bass and I cut that bitch in half. It's small enough. What Burrito asked? Any catches? Yeah, I just caught a bluegill. SG, I don't know what you're talking about. I just caught a bluegill, my boy. It ain't the thing we was going for or targeting, but we caught that. How you doing, Christy? 6'7". That's the amount of fish I'm trying to catch. Go fishing, Dave. I know you just put your stuff in storage. Get it back out. All you need is a pole, Dave. With our store going on right now, the store we just made, first off, I'm trying to lower the prices right now, chat. That's why I'm not like promoting our store as much, but we did just start our own store. You can find it on YouTube. But there's so much things in the store that, oh, this bobber's going. There's so many things in the store that I plan on buying myself. Like I'm saying, Dave, you only need a pole and stuff. We got Fish on Entertainment fanny packs. I'm gonna start using that as like, this shit is about to go. We got fanny packs. There's small ones and big ones. There's duffel bags. There's baby clothes. There's kids' clothes. All kinds of stuff But the fanny packs is kind of what I'm excited about. That and some shirts and some sweaters. I want some sweaters. There's some sweaters with our face on them. Some of the emotes we got, they're on our sweaters and stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna work on the pricing on the things later on the night. I just kind of been busy and I haven't really worked on them. Also, with Call of Duty dropping today, shoot, I've been preoccupied. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield as well. I've been gaming a lot. Hey, when I ain't fishing, I'm gaming, chat. You know, but I've been gaming a lot and boy, you scared the shit out of me. Calm down. I'm gonna handle you in a second. You ain't nothing but cut bait anyway. I'm not using you as live bait. I didn't bring out my 10-foot rod. I just left that at home. This bobber was going. I just don't want them to try to get my pole again while I'm not looking. But yeah, I love Tam. She always keep it a buck. You good, SG, man? You good, brother? It did happen pretty quick. I'm just grabbing my pole and make sure it didn't go in. I wasn't expecting it to look good. Like I said, it was bass energy, bass or crappie energy. We just ended up with a bluegill off the minnow. That boy was hungry. We about to get attacked. Took it down again. Like I said, I got a minnow pole on this side. I got a minnow pole on that side. I really wanted to catch a bluegill though, just so I could use it in some cut bait. I just didn't want to take the time out of my day to use a worm to go catch that bluegill. Even though I got worms, I feel like, to be honest, to catch bluegills, you got to move in certain spots at this pond to go get them. And I wasn't rotating. I wasn't leaving my big pose. But we are about to cut this fish up. I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes on this chicken tender, and then I'm gonna switch. Also, I'm watching this pole pretty hard. You said pin it? Did someone? Oh. Definitely. Appreciate you, SG. Thank you, Dave. You said it's still in the house, not all the way put away? Facts. You need to step out and fish. You said it's a beautiful day, Dave. That's the best time to do it. I almost cried yesterday. The weather felt so great outside and I couldn't get out here. We got 3 cars in our driveway, and my car is the one that's out of decommission. The second car, it has battery shortages and the tire loses air every day. All 3 of them. And that car is just not worth it. It's just a point A to point B car to pick my daughter from school because she's like down the street. And then we got my wife's car. So I'm on a car bench right now, child. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'm trying to get me a fanny pack just so I can start carrying like light tackle in it with my face on it. It says Fish on Entertainment. It got, like I said, we got some cool gear in the store. I'm not pushing that out on nobody, just saying I got some things I want to get out. I've created. It took a minute. What up, Yoshi, brother? Always good to see you, my guy. Son 8, how you doing, man? How you doing? We got three catfish rods out. We got 2 minnow poles out. The minnow pole done already caught a bluegill. There was a big old blow up right over there. Man, I want to be able to cast over there, but this area, I like sitting in this spot. It's just limited to how much casting I can do without getting snagged in the tree, and we don't feel like resetting today, chat. We're not going for the reset. Oh, nice, Dave. You getting prepared for the winter. Shoot, it ain't even winter yet, and cars is already acting up. In the last month and a half, we done had to buy 2 different batteries. Like, batteries just dying. I don't fucking know what's going on. It says spray Windex to fight air leaks. Man, that car's just not worth it. Like, nothing against that car. It's not my car, and I don't want to go buy new tires for it. Like I said, it's just a point A to point B until I get something serious again. But I mean, we out here fishing now, SG, so I ain't gonna cry about it. Yeah, them tires and batteries and just the car in general, they been acting weird. Yeah, always good to see you, Yoshi, brother. All right, it's been 2 minutes. Right on my other line. I fucking knew I was on my other line. Yeah, my chicken tender's pretty much gone anyway. Yeah, my chicken tender was gone. This damn fish. All right. Turn that bluegill into bait, chat. Big slab. I gotta get this other pole in real quick because, like I said, it hit this. Bro. Cause I hit this pole and I messed it up. I actually brought it in because it was tangled on. It was hit by the other pole. I said they were really close together. It was possible they was gonna tangle. The liver's still on here though. That's crazy. I'm gonna throw this bluegill head out first, so I don't hit this other pole or be close to it. That fish is bleeding, chat. The perfect flathead bait. I hope to not saying. Oh, that's downhill. All right, let's get this liver back out. I wanted the liver to be more to the right anyway. my gosh, the liver came off. The liver came off. And it did not go to the right. The liver came off. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is him. The liver came off and it did not go to the right. It went to the left. But you know, let's wake them catfish up. Fuck it. Oh man. Not all of it came off. There's still a good amount on there. If only I could have been able to tell. I'm gonna put some more liver on there anyway. This liver's not coming home with me. That shit is done. It's like right on the verge of being green and the color, whatever color you want to say liver is usually. Smell like lighter fluid. Yeah, this shit smells just like lighter fluid. Butane. Man, let me try to do this one more time. Where I want to cast it and where I'm looking, I'm just like missing it by a lot. I ain't gotta throw it that hard. Alright, chat. I ain't gonna re-throw it again, but obviously that's as close as I'm getting it to the right side. It's not in a bad spot. I mean, the glob of liver that just flew off kind of landed somewhat near there. All right, now we got bluegill head out. We got liver out. We got chicken and worm out. Sausage and worm, not chicken. And then we still got two bluegill poles. I mean, two minnow poles out. But I'm about to rethrow both of these minnow poles. To be honest, I'm about to throw both of them. What up, DK Adventures? How you doing, brother? Oh shit, you need to get rid of that. That's toxic waste at this point. It ain't liver no more. 2 months? The hell? You better have had that shit frozen. It's gonna stink you trying to get rid of it. You don't think iPhones can gift? Gift what? I don't know what y'all talking about. I have an iPhone, they be gifting. But I just can't see the links. I can see the links when Dave posts them in chat, but Dave be on a PC and sometimes and stuff like that. And I think it's easier for like a PC person to see the link than, you know, anybody on a phone. Yeah, that's toxic waste. He said 2 months. Shit, I can't even keep liver for over a week. Liver just be going bad. Once you open the container of liver, it's fate is sealed. Literally. Nylon bags. I thought about doing that, like just getting some bags and hooking them and put them in there. But I usually, to be honest, I went back to using treble hooks for liver. Like I could do it with a circle hook or a J hook, but I went back to using treble hooks. It keeps it pretty firm on there. I mean, if I cast it 100 times, I'll probably lose two pieces of liver, if anything. I'm not gonna never lose all of it, even if I cast. Oh, as was taken. How you doing, brother? W's in the chat. Hey, somebody really, I didn't even see you gifted a membership, bro. Appreciate you, man. I'm sorry I missed that. I wish you would have shown me at the bottom. It didn't even show me. My fucking bobber went under. Thank you, somebody. Really, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I do, Dave. I do. Damn. My minnow's dead now. It went under more than one time. There's this bug that's sitting in the water. He's making so many ripples. He's gonna get ate. Yeah, I don't see that bug in the water no more. I don't even know why he would play with life like that. Bugs just be so suicidal. Worse than a gnat trying to fly in your eye. Man, I want to throw this pole out and start to drag it in slowly. But I can't throw it out because of this pole right here. Like I said, right here is a nice spot. It just has limited amount of big poles you can throw out. Really, I would recommend just throwing out 2 big poles if you're sitting right here. If you don't want to get snagged on no trees or nothing. Man, a dead minnow ain't worth shit. I'm gonna try to throw it out anyway. But I'm probably about to change this minnow. I'm gonna change this minnow. We got a lot of live ones in here. Might as well get them while they active. Cause I didn't bring my aerator out the car. I'm about to actually refresh the water. Some big minnows in here. Some baby sharks. Oh hell yeah, you active as heck, brother. Keep that same energy. Like I said, I'm about to throw this pole back out, and then I'm gonna reset this other pole. This other minnow pole. All right, chat. Got that minnow on there. Let's go. Somebody really with another gifted. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Really do. W's in the chat for freaking somebody. W's. Hey, he already seen it. What's up, Sinister? You received? Oh, Sinister received that. Hell yeah, Sinister. Let's go. Am I missing these? Tam with the $5.99 dono. 5-pound fish coming soon. We gonna get something bigger than that. Hell yeah. W's in time for Tam. Somebody really with another one? Damn, why is my phone not showing me these? Why is my phone not showing me? I don't know how many he's gifted, but W's in the chat. I see at least 4. Hell yeah, somebody really, man. You out here stinging it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Somebody really with a $2 dono. Let's go. Let's go, somebody. Somebody tell somebody. If y'all haven't already, please go follow my boy. Man, I cannot even touch my screen right now. Let me get this minnow out real quick. Hold on. I don't know why my phone's not telling me. Usually, like, it stacks it down at the bottom and tells me what's going on. Like, I didn't even see Tam's $5.99, but somebody really done get there like 4 or 5 times. And I have to scroll up to go see it, or it has to be like the first thing on my screen. Oh man, that was a great throw. That was a great throw to get a fish. Let's check this other pole. Like I said, this one don't got no weight on it. This one don't got no bait on it either. No weight, no bait. No weight, no bait. Crazy. Let's fucking go. Somebody really with another one. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, on this beautiful day. My boy, somebody really came in here with a clutch. W's in the chat for somebody. If y'all don't know somebody, y'all need to know somebody. All right, this was minnow, so I'm putting another minnow on here. That motherfucking pole moved up so quick. Got another minnow. He's active. Yeah, that pole moved up so quick. Hold on. No way my minnow swimmed over like that. Let me throw this out on the right side. Oh yeah, right on top of that blow up. Yeah, that's that fish's ass. All right, catfish, come on. It's about that time. Catfish hour. Ooh, that water's cold. Oh. My barber's doing a little dancey dance. And you know how it is. Minnows for me is like locking in for the corn pole for carp. Like, yeah, I'm out here catfishing as well, but catfishing is always a waiting process. Minnows, they active 24/7 unless they're dead. Then they cut bait. I'm pretty impressed. I got a bluegill off a minnow and it's out there sitting right now cut up. It's cut bait. He was a slap. What'd I do with his body? I don't know what I did with his ass. Yeah, I don't know where I set him at. Also, I need to refresh this minnow bucket. They up here swimming to the top. Let's try not to fall in the water. Or get our toes wet. I'm not trying to do neither of those things. Them bells being so extra. That's fucking gold. They reminded to hydrate? Definitely. Always gotta stay hydrated. Fishy fingers. Gotta love the smell of it. I basically reset all my poles except this orange one. It's the one I'm dreading to touch the least amount because to get it where I threw it and then rethrow it again, shit gonna be tough. Shit gonna be tough to get it over there. I can try to cast it on this tree, but this tree done already claimed about 3 or 4 of my bobbers. They up there hanging it. Like, my wife told me I put the Christmas tree up. We got a Christmas tree out here, a free one, full of bobbers. Anybody get those bobbers, they winning. Now, I'm gonna put my Christmas tree up this week. We still got Halloween decorations up. Just trying to avoid climbing on that roof. Trying to avoid that, chat. Another one. Facts, Yoshi, another one. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yoshi, my boy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I don't know why this bobber is going underneath this tree line, but I hope. The stuff I'm seeing my bobbers do got me moving left and right. Got me jittered up, like just watching them. Oh. Something's taking off with that bobber, looks like. The bobber was coming up to the tree line, now it's going out. There's definitely something messing with it. Something was messing with that bobber a second ago. I don't know what happened. Get off my line. Go ahead and take it. Go ahead and come in. Stop going underneath this tree. Pulled out enough trees in both of these areas to make my own terrain. So I kind of know what the ground's like underneath here just off of that. But it's also, this water's also pretty deep. This is the water my boy Trowline Joe jumped in. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is it? My catfish rod just went off with the liver. They deliver me with the liver. Let's go. Let's go. W's in the chat for Tam. The 199. Let's go. You're putting up the Christmas tree. Facts. Hunters FNF. What's up, brother? Always good to see you, my guy. My liver pole just got tagged. My ball pole, where the fuck did it go? Okay. Yeah, my liver pole right here just got tagged. This white pole. Let's go. Yeah, I definitely got some decorations to do. Chad, what the hell you get in trouble for? Oh, you retracted some. Okay. Should have been up 13. Nah. The weather ain't been sitting right. At least we're doing it on a warm weekend because this fucking, it's about to get cold, or it's about to be rainy all next week. Like I said, this barber was leaving. It stopped. It came back to, starting to go back to where it was. This pole just got tagged, and nothing's happening with that barber anymore. But I feel like it's sitting in a good spot for a minnow to get its attention. I know they're over here on this side of the tree line. That's why I keep trying to get closer. Look, there's some stuff going on, activeness going on top of the water right now. Cut bait's always going to be a process of a waiting time. But at least we got cut bait out, chat, so I ain't mad. Earlier than expected with the cut bait. Definitely wasn't sitting right. SG, definitely. The weather been crazy. It been looking like it's outside, but it been feeling like it been feeling like snow through the whole day. And then when it get nighttime, you liable to get frostbite. They mess. Both my poles are getting, my bobber poles are doing something. Man, I don't want to reel this liver pole in unless it's getting bent over. But we definitely about to check this in a second. Just because it got tagged, I don't want it to be one of them tags where the fish just grabbed it and took the liver off. But I wouldn't expect it to take the liver off that easily off that light tap. And I can't think of it being a turtle. I couldn't think of it being a turtle. I haven't seen a turtle in a minute. Well, actually, that bait cage video where I put the bait cage out down that way, and there was a turtle in it, was the last time I seen a turtle, and that was a small turtle. Turtles not hibernating on them? Motherfuckers need to go on down for winter. What's your favorite fish to eat? My favorite fish to eat is grouper. You know, shark, they don't say it's a fish, but that's pretty good too. But grouper's pretty good. Grouper's great. Like, I ain't never gonna knock catfish. I ain't never gonna knock trout. I have never ate crappie. I've never ate bluegill. I would like to catch and cook both of those, but I've ate a whole bunch of other fish. Man, the freaking blow-ups. I'm gonna recast this pole on my right one more time and I'm trying to get it like in the middle of this area. But I ain't gonna lie, I do like it being near this tree area because I've caught some big bass just sitting off on this tree area right here. But I just don't want my poles to be sitting so close and easily to get snagged because, like I said, there's trees on top right here and there's trees on the bottom underneath. And I've pulled them out and put them bitches back in there because I ain't trying to move they home. I want them to live there. No more excuses. Yeah, but grouper's my favorite fish to eat, man. I can see the fish. Let's go! X Risky, thank you for the $5 dono. Go Chargers, you already fucking know. They smacked them Steelers. Let's go, my boy. Who we play next? Whoever we play, they in for a rude awakening because the Chargers don't fucking miss. My boy. Man, my fucking bobber just went under the water right there. Chat, can y'all see it? Right here, there's a stick hanging out the water. I seen the bobber sit at the bottom of the water. Like, it went this. Ouch. Ouch, that hurt. This bobber went that deep under the water, and it was just sitting there like that, stuck. And I can see the tree limb getting bumped. There's a giant ass praying mantis over there. I would not grab him, put him on the hook, but he'd probably be some great bait. It was just sitting there, stuck in the tree. It was hitting the tree, and the tree was just wiggling like this. Then it came back up a little bit, came back up to about here, and then it went back down, and it was sitting there, and it was just, the fish was trying to pull it. And I yanked it, but I didn't like, you know, tighten my line. I didn't tighten my line at all. And I yanked it, and it just easily, slowly came out the fish's mouth and floated straight back up and went like that. And I was like, bro, that damn hook. Oh. And I would like to say both of my minnows off both my poles are gone. I just threw this shit into the bushes, huh? Oh no, this one got a minnow still on it. I know they sitting there at that tree line, but I didn't expect them to use that tree line to get me, man. I'm gonna throw this pole over there just because why not? That was me. That was me smacking my pole. Let's go. Skipjack, how you doing? Adam, what's up? Yeah, we got a bluegill out there. We got some cut bait out there. We using liver, cut bait, worm, and sausage. But the worm and sausage is the only pole I haven't reset. I brought it back in any. I reset all my other poles. This bluegill pole wasn't even a bluegill at first. It was a buffalo chicken tender. But by the time I pulled that out, it was gone, and I caught a bluegill off a minnow, so I just used that. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Skipjack, always good to see you. Always good to see you. You got hurt, Skipjack? Hopefully you're okay. You might not have got hurt. I was just going off of Dave's comment. Man, that hook went in crazy. This fucking bobber's coming over here. No one told it to come over. Man. Work comp. Hopefully you get well soon, Cindy. That shit sucks. Any disc messed up sucks. It don't matter if it's like a rotator disc or any type of disc. You know, a scratched up disc at your home sucks. Like, damn. That definitely sucks. I'm probably gonna check this liver in a second. Let me get another minnow on this pole. Where the freak did he just drop? Got us a nice fresh minnow out there. We're gonna throw this back out in the water on this left side over here. Try to get it pretty far. Try to get it in the middle of this it's like dip spot. Just so, this is where everybody comes through. It's like a fish highway. All right, that's great. That's exactly where we want it, to be honest. I gotta rethrow this other minnow pole because it came over here. I don't want it over here. Let's just say that. It's not where I want it to be, chat. That's better, chat. Oh. This minnow pole I just threw out on the right is already getting like messed with. I'm gonna pull this liver pole out. Yeah, it's getting messed with. Pull this liver pole out. Might have to rethrow it. Ain't no bait on here. Like I said, something did hit this a minute ago, but I was hoping it did. Let's go, we got a bass. Let's go, we got a bass. Let's go, we got a bass. Hold on, my catfish rod was going on. Chill out, chill out. We don't got a cat. We don't got a cat. And my sausage is gone. That's a funny comment. Yeah, that's gone. Yo. Come here, man. Oh, you took yourself off the hook. Woo! Wait a minute. I appreciate you, SG. I appreciate you, Dave. We got us a nice leafy bass. I don't know if he was the one that was messing with the minnows at first, but he's the one we capture right now. And I'm watching this other pro because honestly, both my catfish rods are down right now. I'm gonna put this in the water and try to get them back in the water. All right. 3 poles are on the ground right here. Damn, who's bleeding? Oh, it's that fish. I don't know where the freaking other half of his body went at, but that boy was gushing. I gotta put another. They took the sausage off here. I was really doubting the sausage, but that damn thing got hit. That's my boy. Facts. That's my boy. I don't know. Should I go sausage again, chat? Should I go buffalo chicken tender? Should I go chicken finger? And then there's some cat food in here, but the cat food's just, to give it that extra oomph. This is my random bait jar. I'm a friend, please don't be racist. Mufasa, ain't nobody been racist. You could, brother? Hey, my boy Trowline Joe's in here. My boy Trowline Joe's in here. Yakari, what's up, brother? Always good to see you, my boy. Always good to see Yakari. That's a brother. Yeah, that's Trotline Joe. By your house, brother. By your house. I caught me a bluegill off a minnow and I put that boy on the hook. Then I just pulled out a bass on some minnows. And both my catfish rods just got tapped. Both of them. My one on my right and the one on my left. The liver pole got tapped. I pulled it out. The liver was gone. The other pole got tapped. It had worm at the top and sausage at the bottom. They ate the sausage. So now I'm just trying to see what I'm going to put on there. Marinated in cat food. Fuck yeah, risky cat food. I don't know what it is, but cat food, the catfish love it. I mean, I guess it's because it's in the name. Got you invested in fishing, man. Hey, I'm glad you heard just to pop in and speak and talk about it, because that's what we do, brother. We fish on entertainment. Me and my boy Trowline Joe. My boy Trowline Joe just said he's about to pull up. It's just too much of some great weather to miss out on this fishing. My boy Hunter's funny. Hey, chat been going a little crazy too, Trowline Joe. I ain't gonna lie. Skip jack. Yeah, you already know Hunter's effing there. Look, my other bobber pole's going off. I got two minnow bobber poles out. Well, I had two. I just pulled one in. My other one's sitting here. I only got 2 poles out right now out of 6. I got 2 poles out of 5 out. The other 3 poles I just had to rip out the water. Like I said, catfish was going. I'm about to decide on what. You said I'm overdressed? Hey, Hunter, this is Kentucky weather. It can rain, snow, hail, and then be summer the rest of the day in one day. I'd rather be able to be taking layers off than putting layers on. I'm missing out on extra layers. Hey, definitely, Yakari. You know, I ain't gonna never knock nobody. Now, going fishing with me right now is kind of tough just because I'm having car issues, but mostly I can guarantee you I'm gonna be fishing on the weekends. Definitely on the weekends. Great weather, hang some Christmas lights. Well, it ain't that good of weather. Yeah, it ain't that good of weather. No rain today. Nah, next week is gonna rain like crazy. The whole rest of the next week is gonna rain. You gotta get it while it's hot. We in the 50s and the 60s right now, bouncing back and forth between those. But the beginning of the week, it was 40s and the 30s. So I'm trying to dodge those numbers. Those ain't my favorite numbers for sure. We out here fishing, man. I done pulled out a bass. I done pulled out a bluegill. We done missed 2 catfish rods, but we out here. I don't know if those was catfish or turtles, but we out here for sure. Hell yeah, Ray's already fished with me. He'll definitely love that shit. I love when Ray come. Nah, don't tell him, Tam. Dry sweet. I'm doing all right. We fishing. I'm having the best time of the day. Best time of my life right now. I'm out on this water. We about to switch the baits up. Like I said, I'm probably gonna put some more sausage on her. I did ask chat what we was gonna do. Cause like I said, we got sausage, we got chicken fingers, we got buffalo chicken tenders. I've caught fish on the buffalo chicken. I caught some catfish on them, but the sausage, like I said, it was just on my pole and it just got hit and took it off. They got that shit. So I was asking chat what I should put on there. Said cold weather makes the fish lazy. Hey, I don't know. I think they just go deeper to the bottom. You got to fish deeper when it comes to cold weather, in my opinion. But I can see how that is. You're going to see certain fish more than less when it gets cold. But also, if you fish at the bottom, you liable to find anything. Maybe a fucking squid, an octopus. It don't matter. What up, Shelly? I don't know who Shelly is. I didn't see that person talk in the chat. Unless you know somebody personally. You know what? Like I said, right now our account's set up to where it's showing y'all email addresses over y'all actual YouTube name. So we over here we literally got to remember y'all to know y'all name. Otherwise, or y'all off y'all photo or something. Because, well, we do remember a lot of people in our chat. So if your name's Shelly, I'm going to call you that. How you doing, Shelly? Northern, my boy. How you doing? Always good to see you, Northern. About to get some baits out, chat. I'm over here bull crapping. I got three poles that need to be in the water. I'm just watching this bobber pole. That pole, the only pole that's up right now, my catfish rod, is a bluegill head. So if something take that, it ain't gonna be small. If something take that, it ain't gonna be small. Always good to see you, Northern. Slacker Dave. We two fish in, Dave. I can't be slacking like that. Can't be slacking like that. You all right, though. Let me get to it. Really, I'm watching this bobber pole with the minnow on it. I done seen it go one way and then go back the other way, and then now it's going back the other way. And it's like I said, the water's kind of still today. It's not a lot of strong wind. It's in the 60s today. It's pretty warm, to be honest. Like Willie said, overdressed. It's definitely warm. I could take off a layer or two. All right, we put the chicken tender back on the buffalo on there, and then we kept the worm on. The worm didn't come off. Let me see if I can move this pole real quick. But I feel like I'm hearing this pole go off because there's no other bell out there but this pole. I do have bells in my pocket. I have two. But I'm not moving when I'm hearing this bell. And then this bobber pole is doing a lot. That bitch is to the ground. All right, now I'm gonna get this liver on here. Then we're gonna get this third catfish rod out. Then I'm gonna throw my minnow pole, get my last minnow pole out. Throw it back over there where I just caught that bass at. Try to get some crappie and bass. Try to get one of every species today. That's the challenge, get one of every species. We already got a bluegill. We already got a bass. Try to get a crappie. Let's try to get a catfish. Let's try to get a channel cat and try to get a flat. We catch a flat though, chat. That'll be my first ever flat. Like I said, I caught one bluegill off a minnow today. And we used that boy as cut bait, but I do not know where his body went at. I cut his head off. I don't know where the rest of him went at. There's so much leaves out here. I lost his ass. All right, we got that glob of liver on. We gonna get that out. Highway patrol. From Jamaica, it's crazy. Parking lot surveillance. Hey, I could be. Nah, I couldn't do. You know what? I could do a security job. Security, you don't gotta do nothing but just walk around. Nah, I can't do a security job. I fucking suck at trying to stay woke. I suck at staying woke and not doing nothing. Are you in Odyssey, Texas? Well, at least you in a warm, good spot. You ain't nowhere cold and clammy, and hopefully you got food and stuff like that, SG. You doing all right, man. Blumbleclot. All right, Northern. Are you chilling? Hell yeah, chilling in Texas. Go fishing. You need to start driving around with a pole, SG. Just stepping out and going fishing. But you are at work, so you know. I know it can be tiring. But shit, that's me. That'd be me fishing in 50 states. That'll be my challenge. You could make it a stream, SG, just fishing in different states. Catch a fish in each state. All right. We now got all our catfish rods back out, so I'm feeling real lucky. Really, with that liver pole out. I don't know what this minnow pole is doing, but it has been the most active pole I've seen today. I'm glad I refreshed this water too, because these minnows is really out here active. And like I said, I didn't get small minnows today. They huge. Catch my PB minnow out this bucket. If I catch it with my hands, it's me catching a fish, right? We don't got a net. I left my net at one of my fishing spots and haven't bought another one. But I'm going to have to get one soon if I'm going to be out here ice fishing, for sure. Definitely. All right. We got this shark on the line, chat. We got this shark on the line. We're about to get him out in the water. That is not how I wanted that to go. There's no weight on that bobber. So, yeah, the fish is just swimming freely. So the fish got to come up to the top of the water and get it. Because you know how a minnow is when they on a hook. They only swimming to the top. They not trying to swim to the bottom. I don't got no weight pushing him down there. So he just swimming to the top. So whatever, that bass that grabbed him came straight for top water action to get his ass. I might need to put a weight on there just to keep him down there, to get down there in them columns where the crappie are, because there's definitely crappie down over that way. I also probably have to push my fish bucket back in the water. Like I said, I ain't using no aerator, so the fish are starting to swim to the top. What up, Joseph? Looking good? Hell yeah, hell yeah. Sheesh. As long as you get some days off, not Northern SG, you definitely need some days off. Oh, damn. Yoshi. My popper was gone. Yoshi's a game warden. Y'all just heard that? He just said he's a game warden, basically. He's over here repoing people's shit. Actually, all you need is a fishing pole, a hook, and some line. You'll be all right. But I definitely feel you, man. That gotta be relaxing to be able to at least test different waters and never have to worry about it. Salt and fresh, man. That would be a dream. A dream job to be able to visit salt and fresh. Honestly, to live in salt would be a dream, but you know, hey, Paul makes the Netherlands sound real great. I low key will want to move over there. Shit, he got fresh and salt water. He'll never get tired. He's Kevin Gates. He can fish wherever he wants. Artificial or actual bait? Actual bait. I have some artificial poles right here. I have a rooster tail, and then I have some plastic on 2 different poles. I'm just not throwing them out because the area I'm standing in, there's this small amount of area where I can cast, and I already got 3 big catfish rods out, and then on the sides I got 2 minnow poles that have minnows on them with bobbers, and I just don't want to walk away from these poles and be casting. I didn't bring out my body mount to like walk around or nothing like that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or something if I go fishing. I know I'm gonna fish on Sunday, but I don't know if I'm gonna fish. Wait, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know if I do that. I'll probably go to like a creek or something. Like, I just went here because I haven't fished in like 8 days, and I wanted to go fishing. And I wanted to go somewhere close to home. But maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Put the chest mount on and walk around and fish. Yeah, plus we got a lot of minnows. You gotta get them out while they're there. A lot of minnows be dying quick. They be indecisive. Y'all should see my minnows right now swimming at the top of this bucket. Like I said, I'm about to have to put this bucket in the water. Cause they out here trying to play dead or getting ready to die. I'm definitely about to put them in the water. They're not doing that well. They just waiting to be ate. Waiting to be bait. It's crazy how active this bobber on my right been, and it ain't went nowhere yet. Matter of fact, actually, I did see it go down a little bit. I did see that. I do recall that one actually going down. Oh. Hey, Chad, I left that liver open. I told y'all that liver is 1 step away from being... Oh, no, I'm throwing it in the water when I leave. It ain't even no 1 step. I'm throwing that shit in the water. I ain't taking that shit home and putting it in my fridge. I need to get me a mini fridge. My wife don't be feeling bait in her fridge. I get one bottom shelf, and that'd be it. Which I don't need a lot. But that 1 shelf could smell bad for weeks. Now, I have a bubbler. I do. Yeah, I have a bubbler right here. I'm just being lazy. Usually, when I go fishing, I don't even use the bubbler. I have a bag that floats on top of the water. I put them in the bag, and I pull them out of that. But I didn't bring the bag. And my bubbler is sitting right here. My rope's in the car. But I got a bucket with the hose on it, so it's just easy. Just put them in there. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the minnows to be dying as quickly or getting to that point of running out of air, because I just refreshed the water. But I also didn't expect to get this amount of minnows. I either to get a dozen or 2 dozen minnows. I went for a dozen, but the pricing on the minnows wasn't enough for me to use my card, so he told me you got to spend a little more. So I got 2 dozen. I guess the more they taking up that air. But like I said, I'm about to just put the bucket in the water and let it sit. It was just sitting in the water. I just got it out because I had to refresh my minnows. Both of them, my minnow poles have been tacked. One I pulled off a bass, another one, fucking squirrel just fell out the tree. Another, another one, yeah. The other pole didn't get, nothing happened. Yeah, these squirrels is ruthless over here. They going through it. They fighting. What up, Eric? How you doing? Maggots. I ain't gonna lie. There's some baits I don't want to touch. I ain't scared to touch no bait. They're just baits I'm not trying to touch. Like you're not gonna see me put no fucking centipede on the hook. You're not gonna see me go for something that has 1,000 legs. What are they? They're not mealworms. It's something else that's like mealworms. Them motherfuckers are hard to put on the hook. It might be actually mealworms. Them motherfuckers are hard to put on the hook just because you put them on the hook, they get ate off quick. Second off, these motherfuckers be latching onto your fingers. You over here trying to fight them off of your finger and trying to fight them onto a hook. I don't think they're mealworms. It's something else. But if they're not mealworms, they're similar to mealworms. Anything with 1,000 legs, chat, you ain't seeing me put that on the hook. And maggots don't got 1,000 legs, but I ain't fucking trying to touch no maggots. I might as well put flies on the hook, and we can catch some flies. Don't get me wrong. I open up this can of liver right here, flies is just popping up. I don't know when the fuck they go extinct or they go hibernate for the winter or something, because they don't fucking do it. Flies just be popping up. Flies were just over here a second ago. That's another reason I had to close this liver. We ain't feeding the flies. I tail hooked the minnows. Hook them from the side, right at the line right there. Give them enough wiggle room, they be alive. Hey, there'd be some crazy ways people be putting minnows on a hook. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't like putting my hook through a fish's mouth and possibly their head or something like that. Just because, unless it's a big fish, then I'll put it like through their nose or something like that. I'll put it on the side or top of their back, something like that. But really, I've seen more fish fly off my hook, me casting it when it's set up like that, than anything. Even when hooking it in the mouth. So hooking it on the tail is usually more efficient for me when it comes to me casting. But, you know, ain't nobody no professionalist at casting. So I can't even say there's rules to casting or a way I can improve that. It's just the hooking and the hooking methods, I would say. But I mean, I tend to use, when I'm using live bait or cut bait, I use circle hooks besides minnows. I'm not about to use it on circle. I use like a J hook. Small little J hooks, some carp hook stuff. Wax worms? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, the wax worms. Them motherfuckers be latching on you and they don't be letting go. The only bait that be fighting back. I mean, fish be fighting back, but they don't be winning. You in Compton, so it's a little different over there? What you mean? When it comes to fishing, what you mean by that? Now, I ain't gonna lie. I have used mealworms, and they have been efficient, but like I said, that's one of them baits like fishing saltwater when you put shrimp on. If a fucking fish attacks that bait's gone. So I'm liable to put 20 mealworms on a hook before I catch a fish, if I don't catch a fish on the first 2 or 3 bites, because they fucking taking that shit off the hook quicker than I'm getting it in the water. That's one of my catfish poles. In all honesty, I got a bluegill on this pole. I got worm and buffalo chicken tender on this double hook pole. And then on this pole I have liver. And I keep hearing my bluegill pole. And there's flatheads in here. So hopefully it's a flathead. But my boy caught a channel cat, a 10-10 or a 5-5 channel. No, he caught a 10-10 channel cat last time he was his hair off a bluegill. And I ain't gonna complain about catching channel cat. Like I said, I'm trying to catch them all. I'm a Pokemon collector today. I'm even trying to catch some crappie, but the crappie are being a little skittish. But I'll be happy with catching my first flathead, because I haven't caught one of those. I've caught a fucking shark, but I haven't caught a flathead. There's some fish in Kentucky that's really challenging to catch for me right now. I was talking to some of my work buddies. They was like, what you going fishing for this week? I said, I'm going to try to catch some trout. I'm going to go for trout again. And he was like, I'm going to try to catch some walleye and some sauger. And I was just like, damn. I've tried to catch walleye and sauger 2 different times. And I was using minnows. And I was unsuccessful. But also, we fished near a dam. That's the ducks. We fished near a dam when we was trying to catch some walleye and sauger. And I was carp fishing. I had a method feeder set up. And that dam was so strong, it was blowing all of my shit down the river. It was fucking everything up. It was fucking everything up. It was going crazy. I didn't catch nothing. What up, Sympathy? How you doing? I'm doing all right. How about you? Set a buffet for them. That's how you do it. Hey, Sympathy, I appreciate you. AR, I appreciate you, man. We try to be. There's a lot of great fishermen now. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of them. I appreciate you being in here and vibing with us always. What's up, Alaska? How you doing? Yeah, you from Alaska? What's the ice fishing like out there? I know it's great. Carly's, what's up? How you doing? You talking about the repo business? Man, yeah. Basically, that's why Yoshi told you he was basically he was a game warden, low key. He's out here taking people's shit. Coding yet is great, man. I'm trying to avoid. I want to ice fish when it gets in Kentucky, when the ice actually get here. But the only thing I'm not fucking with is the cold weather right now, cause the weather's looking like this outside, but the weather's in the 30s and 40s, and it's cold enough for me to not feel it. But also, I'm having car trouble, so I ain't been out too much as I want to be. Any fish yet? Yeah, we caught a bass. We caught a minnow off a bass and a bluegill off of minnows. So far, we done got tapped on our catfish rods twice. We got 3 catfish rods out and two minnow rods. Hey, something. Thank you for the 100 AR. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, brother. We from Louisville, Kentucky. Appreciate you, AR, man. Thank you for just being here and vibing with us. Our channel shows our fishing adventures. Man, Alaska, I'm gonna have to go watch it. I'm trying to see the best ice fishing methods. The ways we did it last year, we did some shit, but I mean, and we caught some trout and some bass, but I wanna be more proficient with it. SG's gone, man. SG, you have a great rest of your day, brother. I appreciate you being here, man. Same, long time. My boy Northern the goat. Dave, where you at, Dave? You a goat too. You ain't gotta apologize. I'm just jumping in on conversation. I don't know what's fully going on all the time, so it happens, man. SG, you good, brother? I appreciate you being here, though. You have a nice day, brother. You enjoy that warm weather. Nothing, Dave. I just gotta say hey to you. You Dave. Definitely, AR. You deserve all the support you can get. W's in the chat for AR. If y'all haven't, please go follow my boy. Please go follow AR, y'all. Alaska, we definitely gonna have to watch Monsters. Your fish prove your legitimacy. That's all it's about, man. Shit, just stepping out and catching a fish, Alaskan. That's all it really is. Shoot, I believe you're a pro just off of that. You in Alaska, you fishing. It's got to be hard to fish in Alaska. My boy Charlon Joe just pulled up. One of my catfish rods just got tapped a minute ago. I'm about to rethrow my minnow pole out more further because it done drifted up close to the shoreline right here, and I don't want it over here. I want it over there where the crappie are. The crappie and the bass. So give me a second. I'm gonna rethrow this pole too. Just because it's been sitting in the same spot for a minute. Fucking stalemate. Dave said, what did I do? Nothing. You dating. All right, I'm feeling real pretty, chat. I'm feeling real pretty. We got all our poles out. They looking real nice. 3 catfish rods, 2 minnow poles. Catfish rod 1 got liver on it. Catfish rod 2 got green nitro worm as the first hook, and the second hook on that pole has buffalo chicken. Third pole has a cut bluegill head. Cut bait, hell yeah. We caught that off a minnow, and we instantly turned his ass into cut bait. I gotta find the body because my boy Trotline Joe just pulled up, so he's probably gonna want to use the rest of that fish. So hold on. I do not know where he went at because again, I cut his ass in half and he fell right in them leaves. And it's like find the fish in a haystack over here. What's up, my boy?
What up, chat? What up, Ronald?
What up, bro?
I think I'm gonna go stand down there at the same spot.
You smooth, man. We got minnows, got liver.
I got chicken.
Yeah.
I got pieces of bluegill. Boys, your boy's pole holder's going incognito from these leaves. What up, chat? What up, everybody? Northern, Risky, Yoshi, AR, what up, peoples? What up, what up, what up, what up? King, welcome to the chat. Woo! Let's get some fish, baby. We ain't here to play no goddamn motherfucking game.
What'd he say? We ain't here to play no fucking games. AR with another 100. We ain't here to play no motherfucking games. Yeah? You said you ain't never seen us fish together, King? Honestly, we fish together a lot. I just been MIA. I'm having car troubles right now, so we step out at different times. Let's go. Tam with the 100 done. Another bass CC. Another one, chat. Another one. Another one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My boy Trotline Joe pulled up, and as soon as he was walking past, I seen my bobber going. I had to move him out the way a little bit. My other bobber's going off. We about to get a double up. We catch a catfish right now, chat, and it's bigger than this bass. I'm gonna put this bass in the fucking catfish's mouth. I said I was gonna put this bucket in the water. I didn't even put it in the water. Check these minnows. Let's go. Yeah, where you be fishing at, Risky? Y'all are at a beautiful lake, man. It's this little pond, you know, this little pond near the house, and you know, they be treating us real nice. There's flatheads, bass, crappie. Every pond or lake, we pretty much know what to expect when we fishing them out. Like I said, I've never seen no carp in here, so that's one fish I wouldn't expect in here. But also, I haven't fished with corn here a lot. But yeah, this is This is one of them honey hole spots we be going to. They're just close to our house. Like I said, we kind of know what to expect when we get here. But at the same time, you also never know when it comes to fishing. Where's Joe? Jason, he just went live. We usually we double stream when we together, so he's streaming too. If y'all wanted to back out and go on, click on Fish on Entertainment, you'll see 2 lives up. It'll be me and it'll be Charlon Joe. He just went live just now. He's further down the way. We don't usually just share a camera. We give each other enough space and we move her down the lake. So he's definitely here. He should be live too. Y'all go check him out. Go drop a like. My boy is active. Good to see you too, Jason. Always good to see you, my guy. Hey, I would another 100. Hey, I would another 100. Let's fucking go. W's on the shot for AR. You do? You do? Risky? Man, that sounds fun. I've only caught one smallmouth. Tamara with a 100. Thank y'all. W's in the chat for Tam. You thought he was slacking? Now that boy's already got a pole in the water. He already got a pole in the water. That boy don't waste no time. One of my minnow poles was literally just going off. It was damn near gone. My boy got that Hawaiian punch chicken. That's what I was just talking about, y'all. I was like, someone asked, do you use it's like strawberry jello chicken? And I was like, yeah, we dabbled in all of the chickens, but some of the chickens we've found are way better than others. And one of the concoctions we make is like you said, some tropical punch chicken with some extra seasons and sauces in it. Man, that should be hitting. Got a minnow. We're gonna get that back out there. That's how I get it, Risky. That's how I hook that minnow right on the tail. That boy, you see how active he is? He's like that in the water constant. What up, Carly? How you doing? Always good to see you. No, I've never fished no. Well, I ain't gonna lie. The last place I fished, nah, I ain't gonna say it was a reservoir. It was a river. Nah, I don't know if I fished any. This was heavy. Bro. That boy was almost gone. Fuck yeah! This one's bigger than the other 2 I caught. Hey, he came off the hook. And he started falling down the shoreline, bro. There's a pile of leaves down here. So that boy just did a leaf dive. And I jumped in the leaves and grabbed his ass with my hand. Because he was almost gone. Now, I haven't done no reservoirs. I do saltwater fishing 4 or 5 times a year because I go out of town to like different parts of Florida and stuff like that. But we do rivers, lakes, ponds. We rarely do pay lakes, but when we do pay lakes, we do it to grab them, catch them, and we move them to this actual pond right here. We go there. And yeah, but
Look at that boy bass.
yeah, we bassing. Carol bassing.
Damn, boy, why something?
Yeah, leaf diving was his last request. Yeah, it's hella minnows. They active in there. What, cold. My other pole's about to go off. Trying to catch a crappie, chat, but the bass is like, nah, we getting these. We hungry. Bass number 3. Did somebody put that in chat? Someone put bass largemouth 3. I mean, one of y'all put that in chat for me so I can pin that. Yeah, that boy did a leaf dive. We're gonna get his ass back in the water. That boy ate. He had the He had the minnow hanging out his mouth, but I guess he missed out on that. Thank you, Dave. I would have pinned you risky. I just first come, first serve. When y'all gonna try noodling? Oh, bait fishing, you cool, brother. You cool. You know you number one, brother. Also, I'm gonna get back to you this week about everything, but really I'm just gonna probably just stick it to the white and just the white only for the 100. For the 100 mount. Oh shit, there's a minnow on this. There's a minnow on this. Oh, this is the part I just caught the fish on. Hold on. The minnow didn't come off the pole. That boy didn't even get to eat. Almost knocked this pole out. Knocked this pole off. Yeah, hold on. I had to save that pole. Save that fish. And I knocked my pole. Now it's slanted, but it is what it is. A fish puller, they ain't gonna get too far with it. Hey, facts, AR, fish on in a fucking taming, brother. Tam, we ain't doing no damn noodling. I ain't put my hand in no fishing holes. They get bit. No one in the world plans on getting bit besides the person that's going out the noodle. Like, no. I guess the people that train for with police dogs, they also plan to get bit. But other than that, what other animal do you plan on getting bit by on purpose? I don't think my I wouldn't say patience. I just don't think my mind is set up to prepare myself to get bit. We'll find that catfish and it'll take me 2 hours to get my hand in the water and go underneath and get bit. Shoot. You've been snorkeling with me. You know how I do with water. I'm a lot better than I was, but even still. I'm first one off the boat to snorkel. The last one off the boat to snorkel. First one back on the boat. For sure. We don't play about that big water. Let's go. Smokey! How you doing, brother? It got... Yoshi, you ain't told me your website. Well, actually, you have told me your website. Wait, what website are you talking about? You talking about your website, right? You talking about your website? Because I said today I'm gonna work on our website. Like I said, we sell merch and stuff. I'm gonna lower it down because right now the prices are just what the starter prices of what they gave it to us is. But I'm gonna try to lower the prices down later on today. I'm gonna work on it because I got a few things I want to buy. I want to buy me a hoodie. I want to buy me a fanny pack. Man, the fanny pack is fucking lit. I want the fanny pack just so it has our face on it, has Fish on Entertainment, has the logo and everything, and a bunch of stuff on it. But it's just basically a small satchel just in case I'm walking around with one pole. I could carry me some baits in it, some hooks in it, and some line in it, and I'll be smooth. That's all you need. A miniature tackle bag. You said you missed 2 fish? Yeah, the fish is the bass is taking all the minnows. They're not playing. Hopefully we get a catfish bite here soon. I've heard the rods jingle, but I ain't got no pole bends or no real heavy hits. That's what I'm waiting on, some heavy hitters. Man, I need to have the cameras out. start one of these bells. Yeah, I was gonna say I need to have this camera sideways because the way I just down there dived into these leaves to catch this second fish that came off my hook and started rolling down the hill. That boy was going for the water. He knew exactly where it was. I'm just glad I'm paying attention. I knew this pole was going off or getting tagged. I seen it go under a few times, but like I said, this one don't got no weight on it, so the bobber's sitting sideways. So motherfucking fish grabs it, the bobber starts to stand up, and then he takes off with it. He was hook, line, sink. I'm glad I got his ass out the water because he's the one that came off. Hey, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to kick some catfish ass. I'm trying to catch some cat booty. You already know, fish on entertainment, baby. Hey, Northern, I ain't got no problem with wifey being a better fisherman than me. Shoot, my damn daughter is a great fisherman. Hey, I can't complain. Definitely can't, Northern. Yeah, hopefully we get a big cat. I mean, my boy Tryline Joe's out here too, so the opportunity of catching more cats is even more out there. He got bluegill out and he got chicken out. I still got liver, chicken, buffalo chicken and worm, and then cut bait. Those are my 3 catfish rods. Like I said, I've seen fish caught on all of these baits, so, and they was catfish, so hopefully soon. Both of my bass rods are going off right now with the minnows on them though right now. This one and that one, but this one more than that one. So we might see another bass here real soon, real soon. I don't know how this camera angles is going, but I'm moving back and forth when I can. I definitely have patience. My wife is a throw it in and hope she's getting bites. If she ain't getting bites, she's moving around 5 to 6 times before she's like, But she gonna catch a fish. She gonna catch one for sure. Where's Joe Diamond? Joe's down the way. He just got here. He just started going live. He's down the way. On a beautiful day like this, we could miss the water. Shoot, I almost cried yesterday. I wasn't able to step out and fish. Yeah, AR. Minnows is just that thing. Minnows is dead ass my favorite bait. Carp is my favorite fish, and minnows is my favorite bait. Because there's just so many things a minnow can catch. A minnow can catch just as much as a worm. But when I say that, I always think about it like, whoa, you can say that, but at the same time, every bait can catch just as much as a worm. Like, liver catches rainbow trout, liver catches catfish, liver catches bass, liver catches bluegills, liver catches so many fish. Shrimp catch so many fish. Really, fish just be picky. But you could go somewhere where it's populated with fish and throw a worm in and possibly not catch nothing. But the only reason I would think you wouldn't catch something with a worm is if you threw that motherfucker in the wrong spot, the most vacant spot for fish to be at or something. A fish cemetery area where they don't be at or something. Other than that, you can catch a fish with any bait. I even thought carp were like picky eaters and they didn't eat certain things, but at the same time, I've learned over the time carp eat every fucking thing. So when they be trying to say catfish are like nasty fish to eat because they're like the bottom feeders, I'll be like, what fish isn't a bottom feeder? Because a catfish and a bass eat the same damn thing. I don't know. If I had to say any fish was a picky eater, 100, my boy AR with another done. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. If I had to say any fish, W's in chat for AR, man. If y'all haven't, please go follow my boy. SoCal, what's up, brother? Diamond, you know it's always good to see you. Always good to see you. How you got to troll him back? Yeah, he was trolling you the other day. he was telling me about it. If I had to say any fish is a picky eater, to be all the way out 100 with y'all, chat, I think the pickiest eating fish is dead ass crappie. But at the same time, people fail to realize crappie's eyes are different than most fish. Crappie's eyes have them always looking up. Like, so to catch a crappie, to get a crappie's attention, you gotta be above their damn face. That's why when I think people use like crappie jigs and stuff, they use like two, just in case the fish is in between them columns, you can have that opportunity. But yeah, this bobber's going. But I think crappie are the pickiest fish when it comes to eating. Now, I could be wrong because any big fish is gonna be picky just in general. But a big fish is also looking for a big bait. Always good to see you, my boy SoCal. I hope you're doing great, brother. Brandon, what's up? It's going great, brother. A beautiful day. We done got 3 bass and a bluegill, all off minnows. We got our 3 catfish rods out. We got liver. We got chicken and worm, buffalo chicken and worm. Then we got a bluegill head right here. And then I have 2 on both sides of me. I have 2 minnow poles on bobbers. And those motherfuckers are getting tore up. One's going right now, and that's why I just turned around. It's like it was going on a journey. Then this other pole, it went further out. So one of these poles about to get yapped up. I'm about to see another bass in a second. Like really. Damn, do I got sunglasses in my bag? The motherfucking sun is glaring off the water right here. It's blinding me, but I can see the bobber, like, I can see the bobber going on this travel. Hold on. Oh my gosh, hopefully my bobbers don't go off at the same time. Damn, I can't see the glasses. Fuck. I cannot see shit, Chad. My bobber's sitting right up. Real fishermen keep sunglasses in their bag. I can't fucking see chat now. I can see this bobber though. I can see this bobber though. What? No, there ain't no room, brother. There ain't no room over here. This is a 5-pole limit area.
Hey, bro, this is what I do.
Don't make me call the game warden, bro. Don't make me call Don't make me call. Yeah, don't make me call him, bro. We gonna get Yoshi out here. He gonna repo your shit.
You gonna repo me?
He gonna repo the fuck out your shit.
You can't repo me, bro. I got good tags in it.
You just parked right next to that fire hydrant. He gonna make that shit work. Huh?
I'll hold 2 fucking cars away from that vintage.
Nah, you 2 cars too close.
I know you got a bass down here for me.
I don't got no fucking bass down here. We ain't sharing bass.
You know you got a bass down here.
Do I look like Carol Baskin to you? This ain't Bass and Robin, and you ain't no fucking Robin. So stop.
Hey, bro, get him. Fish on.
There is no fish on.
What the hell? What the hell is that?
You know it's against the law to be yelling at.
He was on there, bro. He got off. He got off, Chad.
I threw my sunglasses. Where the fuck did I throw those at? That was on the buffalo chicken.
Boy, that was the worm.
Nah, the worm's still on here. Well, I guess the worm's still on her. Damn. I ain't watching your damn pole. Where'd I throw my sunglasses at? Oh my god. Damn. Damn, Chad, I ain't gonna lie. When it grabbed my pole, it grabbed and then swam towards me. That shit swimmed right towards me. Boy said rip his lips off. That was my first heavy hit on a catfish rod.
I know they taste my chicken in the air. They taste my chicken in the air, bro. today?
Nah.
Maybe tomorrow?
Anything's possible, man. Do you, brother? Enjoy your Thursday. Our Friday. Man. Yeah, our Friday. Fuck. That's crap. That's fucking crap, chat. Oh shit, that's my phone. Try to finagle this and I hit nothing. Boy, I'm a fucking fisherman. Let's go. We didn't hit no trees. We didn't hit no poles. And it got in the water.
Hey, Chad, that's where I dropped my first YouTube video. Catfish on the minnow.
That's where I caught my first crappie.
I'll take a crappie right now.
Crop PP.
I'll put a crappie on the board.
Crop PP for sure. Damn. That motherfucking sun. Nice setup. Thank you, man. Some of my friends be saying, some of the people will be saying, you have some crazy setups. I'll be like, no one fishes one type of way. I learned that setup off of deep sea fishing. When I go out of town, like I said, I do saltwater fishing 4 or 5 times a year. Where I go to different parts of Florida, mostly Panama. But when I go there, I always do at least 1 or 2 deep sea fishing excursions. And I learned that setup off of that. I also learned 50-pound line is like the max power line to fight any damn fish. Because that motherfucker was fighting off dolphins. The only reason the dolphins wasn't getting pulled in, chat, was because the dolphins was spitting the hook back out after they took your fish off. Yeah, they were eating. So I would catch a fish, deep sea fishing, and I'm trying to reel up to beat the dolphin. And the dolphin would grab my fish and fight me and swim away with it. And I'm over here fighting this damn dolphin to where he's almost dragging my ass off the boat. And then when they get him ready and they get the fish and they get everything they want off that they spit the hook out their mouth because dolphins are so fucking smart. Dolphins are the saltwater turtles. There's 100 minnows over here. Out of all the minnows I've used, I only had to take one off and throw them back in, cause some fish took them and they killed his ass on sight. Huh? Nah, man. He said minnows is like $5.19 right now. So he said you gotta spend like $7 on a card. No, Jeff don't. Yeah, he also don't take tap to pay. I said, Jeff, you need to get hip. It's 2025, bro. You need to work on your tap to pay. You missing out on money. I should be able to come up to your bait shop and give you some food stamps, and I should be able to get bait. I can't even touch my damn card on the thing. Facts. Man, I got a big old bluegill head on here. I hope a catfish eat this here soon. The twerk side of the fish? Man, I lost my twerk side of the fish. I cut him in half with the scissors and he fucking fell somewhere. What up, Randy? How you doing, brother? Can't get no more free, Randy. Yo, fishy things. Always good to see you. Fishy things with the 100 done, my boy. It's 3 bass. The back tail. You use that for live bait, Brandon? Or is that as I just cut bait in general? Like I said, when I use cut bait, I tend to try to use the head, so I just cut the fish in half and I put the head on there. If it's a big enough fish, then we cut it in 3s. I don't really tend to use the tail, but I've seen some tails get pulled off it. I've seen the tail of a fish catch multiple fish off of it, and them fish never get to eat that fish. I'm gonna rethrow this one. Fishy things. W in the top of fishy things, y'all. If y'all haven't, please go follow my man Fishy. Whoa. Everybody drop the fishy thing emoji. Yeah, everybody drop the fishy thing emoji. Like I said, I got 2 other poles over here that are just like, I got a rooster tail on one, and then I got a soft plastic on another one with a bubbler bobber. I know what that is. It's a bobber you fill up with water, and it adds onto the water splash when you yanking at the jig. It's a lit pole bobber. I learned that when I also like go Florida fishing. I use those more when I go there. Someone's walking up on us right now. Oh, it's James. What up, James?
What up, man?
Another day in paradise, brother.
What's a duck? Poor dude.
Yeah, I hooked the minnows to the tail. Northern, what you know about Red Dead Redemption? I ain't gonna lie. I like the game. I like the concept because really Cowboys is like my itch. But I couldn't play Red Dead Redemption because off the start of me naming my horse, I couldn't keep that motherfucker alive. That horse died 5 times. When I say that, I mean when you name a horse, they give you a saddle. You could get a new horse, but you can't. I don't know how to get a new saddle, so I try to go back and get that saddle. And me trying to get that saddle 5 times unsuccessfully made me stop playing the game. Because the game was fun until I lost my horse. The horse fell off a hill. It died. Tried to go back and get it. I got killed by a grizzly bear that was up in that hill. Tried to go back and get it again. I stole someone's horse and tried to ride to the saddle. The police came after me and killed me. Then that's a bet. Then after that, the 4th time I try to go and walk to and get it, and someone was like there was like a carriage on the side with a woman, and I tried to help her, and then they fucking robbed me and killed me, and I was just like, at this point, I'm done with this game. This game is fucking crazy. But what I did just say came out was Black Ops 7. I just got that. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield. Like I said, when I'm not fishing, I'm gaming, and I've been gaming a lot. Black Ops 7 just came out. Well, it comes out on the 14th. For those people that didn't get early access, but I already got the game, so I'm just waiting for it to release later on through the day. But yeah, Red Dead had me in a hole because I couldn't save my horse to save my life. Bro, it was fucking tough. I was like, bro, who made this game this difficult? Like, the bear, from the start of me going to get the saddle and the bear killing me, it was funny at first. But in the other 3 times, I was like, bro, there ain't no way I'm getting this saddle. And I just gave up on that. The horse died easy as fuck, Brandon. I was done. I was done. I'll be GTA 1,000 times, but trying to be Red Dead Redemption was funny as fucking enjoyable until I lost my horse on that hill. And the way the horse died was crazy. Like, he tripped on the top of the hill, and we both fell. And he died. I did not die, but he did die. And then I couldn't get my saddle back. Said you gotta feed your horse, man. I named my horse and the cool name and everything. That motherfucker died instantly. I didn't have that motherfucker for a day. Yeah. You say a speedway cast? That boy's a speedian. He's a speedwayin, for sure. Talking about a speedway cast. I'll never reference my job and say, this is that job cast. That boy almost hit a fucking goose. Boy playing Duck Duck Goose with his fucking weight. He said it's the shit. Man, it was the shit for that moment I was planning. It was. Then it was shit because I couldn't get my fucking saddle back, and I was like, you know what? I don't got the patience no more to fucking try to get this saddle back. And stealing people's horses is not the way to go. Let's just say that. The whole cavalry is on my ass. I had a wanted poster with my face on it and everything. They was gunning my ass down. A major rare horse. Yeah, I like playing. Back then, I used to like playing sports games. Now I just feel like they all the same. So I don't be really buying sports games. I did buy I was playing a hunting game for a while. That shit was fun. I was playing Fishing Planet for a while. That was fun. But then the fishing got too unreal for me, and I would dead ass fall asleep and wake up, and I'll have a fish on, or I've lost my bait 20,000 times or something like that. It wasn't real enough for me. No matter how real the game was, it wasn't real enough. And they got pole restrictions on what you can put on a pole, but in reality, you can put anything on a fucking pole. You can put anything you want on a pole. So what game is allowed to tell you what you can and can't put on a pole? I could put a $3,000 ambassador ride on a dock demon. We gonna get that bitch out. $3,000 reel on a dog demon. We gonna get that motherfucker out, for sure. I'm about to recast this one too. This one has been getting tagged and moved around all over the water, but they chilling. My boy Charlon Joe just pulled up. He probably scared the fish away. Darian, you know me because first off, you worked at Waffle House. So, and we went to Western, bro. We went to Western. I appreciate you being here though, Darian. The Tarion. Yeah. Red Dead was definitely a crazy game. Hey, Joe. My boy Charlon Joe asked, hey, that dude that's in the Tarion that's talking right now, he's in one of our videos. My boy Charlon Joe had a was it a carp? Was it a carp? Yeah. My boy had a carp. He walked in the Waffle House. He's like, hey. He was like, you gonna cook this up for me? Boy walked in the Waffle House with a whole carp. 4 or 5 pound carp, and asked him if he was gonna cook us up. Terry was like, yeah, I'm gonna cook it up for you. I got you. He's in one of our videos. What's the baits? We got 3 catfish rods out. We got liver out. Then we got Okay, what the fuck is that? We got liver out. Then the second pole on our catfish rod, we got worm and we got buffalo chicken because that's a 2-hook pole. Then our third pole, we got a bluegill head on there. Honestly, all my poles have been tapped. This pole just went really crazy. The one with the worm and the buffalo chicken, and it's been tapped twice because I had sausage on there first, but all of them has been taken off. But I've mainly been catching bass because I got on my right and left. Y'all don't see these poles. They're not like in no stands or nothing. They're just laying in the leaves. I have 2 bobber poles on each side, and they've been catching like bass, and they call me a bluegill, and I'm using live minnows for those. But yeah, we just been vibing, chilling. That's why I said I'm about to recast one of my poles. I recasted one of my minnow poles on my right. I'm gonna cast this one on the left. Like I said, they've been up and down in front of me the whole time, moving. Stuff been messing with it, or I've been trying to stay afloat. But I'm about to recast those because here soon I'm gonna be picking my daughter up from school. But my boy Troutline Joe, he's also live too. We double streaming right now on Fish on Entertainment. So if y'all want to go stop by and check on him, he's down the way, further down this way. He said, "What's up?" By the way, D. He's down this way. He's actually live as well. Y'all just go switch on the Fish on Entertainment and go check him out and go see what he's doing. He's also got 2 catfish rods out. He got bluegill out, and he got tropical punch chicken out on his second, and then he's also using minnows. And Joe, are you using a jig or a lure or anything? Yeah, he got a minnow. It's his third pole. He got about 3 poles out. You've hunted a lot on Red Dead, yeah. My boy Hunter and my boy Joe, my boy Hunter and my boy Jason. You know who Hunter is? Hunter's FNF. Them motherfuckers used to go online and go kidnap people, tie them up, and fucking ride around with them on a horse and talk shit to them the whole time. Because you know how Game Chat is. I was like, damn, that motherfucker's toxic. That motherfucker's toxic. Remind me of GTA when you get on there and they motherfucking people are shooting you because you low level and chasing you around the city the whole time. Like I said, I like cowboy games. Where y'all at? We're in this little pond by Joe's house near Falcon Crest. We be vibing over here. We done caught a bunch of stuff over here in life. We caught crappie, bass, even flatheads. Only thing I haven't seen in these waters for real is carp. There ain't no trout in here. There ain't no trout in here, but yeah, I ain't seen no carp here. But everything else is free game. Channel cat, all of that. I've even seen some bullhead here, but I've only seen the bullhead here one time. I ain't trying to see bullhead here more than that. I see more bullhead on my Sunday night streams when I go to the pond near my house. I'm gonna be streaming on Sunday for sure. This Sunday, like I said, it's as warm as it's gonna be. Then it's gonna be rainy all next week, so you gotta get it while you can. It was real warm yesterday. It ain't bad today. It's in the 60s, so I ain't complaining. Oh, nice. Whereas Adventures, you used to live in Louisville, Kentucky, man. I bet you feel great that you in Florida, man. I wish I was. I definitely wish I was. I don't know. Who gonna complain in Florida? The weather great. The weather great. The fish is great. The weather great. There's water everywhere. The weather great. I gotta keep it iterating. The weather great. Did I say that? If I didn't, the weather's great. Where you at? Walleye? Nah. Catfish, crappie, bass, bluegill. That's pretty much the main right now today. We got three catfish rods out, and then we're using minnows for crappie and bluegill and bass. Really, we wasn't intentionally trying to go for bluegill. We got worms for that if we wanted to. We wasn't trying to, but we caught a bluegill off a minnow. That was the first fish I caught. Then I cut his ass up and put him on his cut bait because there's flatheads in here as well. But mostly catfish and those other fish I said. Yep, it's exactly the pond he let them flatheads go to. There's definitely some flatheads in here. Joe, did you catch the flathead up? Y'all, that minnow pole just went under. Damn, the action just stopped. Nah, it's still right there. I was gonna say, he take my minnow off. Yeah. What Tam said, we'll be back in Florida next year. I stop by Florida 4 or 5 times a year. You said the bugs suck? What type of bugs? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, them motherfuckers is ruthless. They like horse flies. I don't know. We was in Florida last time. We was in Florida about 2 or 3. It's been about 3 or 4 months. We was in Florida last time, motherfucker. We just kept questioning. We was asking all the workers and everybody, what do you do to keep the bugs off you? They said nothing. So someone was like cinnamon or something and some spray, but really you couldn't keep the bugs off. There was giant ass horse flies that come up and bite you like fucking mosquitoes. I don't know what they wanted. I don't know what they was smelling on you, but they definitely annoying. Hell yeah, Northern, me neither, brother. It's a great spot, Brandon, man. It really never disappoints her. What really shocks me most of the time, though, is the amount of catfish we catch and the amount of catfish we've put in here. Because before we even put fish in here, we was catching a lot of fish. But like someone said, when it gets colder, the weather slows down. But you know what? In my eyes, fish don't really slow down. They just go deeper. You expect to catch more catfish in here because, like I said, if we go to a pay lake, which is really rare, we put fish in here. Last time we went to a pay lake, we put about 9 channel cats in here, and that's just at the pay lake. Like we go to other spots and catch fish and bring them here too. We've put bass in here. I put a 10-4. I put a 10-4 channel cat in here. Put some 2-pound bass in here. We put some fish in here, man. We put some fish in here. So I get shocked on the action more and more every time, but at the same time, we're not the only people that fish here. I know some people that fish in some of the ponds and spots I go to where they strictly catch catfish and they eat them. But yeah, I can't wait till next year. That's exactly what they do. Crappie do be biting too fucking slow. I think I had one crappie tap just off of what you saying right now because it bit it slow and it held it and it slowly pulled it underneath. There's like some tree limbs on my left and my right. That's why I'm kind of casting near them because that's where the fish is sitting. And it got my ass. Literally this spot right here specifically why I'm standing here is because of the crappie. There's a crappie zone right here. If I had my casting net and I just threw it right here, I'll pull out like 20 crappie. They'll be all black crappie, but I can pull those out. Said they go out. What that? Oh, you talking about like out in the middle? Crappie won't structure that. Yeah, Northern. There's hella structure right here, bro. It's just the risk of me get. Yeah, there's hella structure right here. It's just the risk of me how low and how high I want to fish with the fish dragging. I've even thrown a crappie jig right here and just swimmed it at the top, did some figure eights, and I've seen a crappie come up and hit it and then swim away. Like they just be sitting right here. They say crappie like to stay around rocks, but there's no rocks, a lot of rocks in the water where on the edges. The water's kind of deep. My boy made a video recently where he even jumped in the water. The water's fucking deep. This water is deep. Like if I say how deep this water is, I'm dead ass gonna say 5 to 6 feet, and that's just close on the shoreline. Like everything goes down. It's like a funnel. This pond is like a funnel. Like all the ends you can see, it's just going straight down, steep, straight down. And it's definitely a lot of structure right here with just sticks and rocks. And I don't know why they just sit right here. There's no rocks, but sticks. Willie, I mean, I guess. He's dead. What? Let's go. Bass on the Barbie. My boy Trotline Joe got a bass down there in chat. My boy just reeled him out a bass CC. They love gulp minnows. I ain't never really used those. The only gulp I used is I use the gulp corn, cause like I said, carp is like my favorite fish. What part of Florida you usually go to? Mainly Mainly I go to mainly we go to Panama, but we go to Clearwater too. We've been to Orlando. I honestly, me in general, I've been to a lot of places in Florida. I don't know a part I missed. Even went to Miami, but mostly Panama because driving there from Kentucky is automatically 9 to 10 hour drive. So I'm gonna stop at the closest for sure, Panama City, over everything else, and it's just everything's right there, pure park and everything. Like I know the zone like it's my other home, but I have no part going to any other part of Florida. Panama, yeah, she's saying it right now. Tam saying it.
Ooh, check out this little dinker. That boy looking like a spotted bass, chat.
That boy needs to go on the hook.
Chat.
That's live.
Woo! Let's go. It looking like a spotted bass, dog. Look at him.
He does look like a spotted bass.
Look at him, Ronald.
Yeah, he does look like a spotted bass.
Yeah, your boy Charline Joe came in for the Yaga. Is we live, baby?
If it was Friday, I'd be like, fuck yeah, bro.
Nah, bro, that's too pretty of a bass, bro.
That is a pretty bass. That boy can go in a fish tank. If the fish tank was secure, I'd be like, huh?
Every minnow gonna be gone.
Who gives a fuck? That's the same thought process with the fucking the bullheads. Got like five bullheads in that fish tank. Said it'll eat all the minnows. So bullhead, we got a fish tank, got a 55-gallon with 5 bullheads, about 10 shiners, about 50 minnows. We had a creek chub in there. We had about 8 to 9 bluegills. He's talking about, if we put that bass in there, it's gonna eat all the minnows. What about all the motherfish? They gonna eat the shit out them. They gonna eat the minnows too, but minnows be repopulating quick. Repopulated, then there was some frogs in there, tadpoles that popped up in there. There was some snails in there. I didn't put the tadpoles or the snails in there. I mean, they just popped up. Started building its own life in that motherfucker.
That bass was a shiner.
Where's that at?
That bass was a shiner, chat. Let's go.
I don't know that part of Florida.
Well, I'm trying to get one of them active boys again. That one I have was swimming.
Yeah, probably got to refresh your water. How long you gonna be here, Joe?
Shit, I'm gonna get done when I'm coming back.
You can keep the minnow bucket.
Why need them for? Really, they're gonna end up getting let go. I'll just keep a couple of them in a little cup. You just take the rest of them and put them in the tank. Find a little cup around here so we lose this one.
Right a ring.
I got the bucket.
I don't know, chat. I want a crappie, but the bass is not. The bass said it's fall season, and I'm ready to fall. I just heard this middle pole bell. That's why I went for I paused. Hey, it might, nah. Nah, it ain't the cut bait. I'm about to have to leave here soon, chap. Yeah, my boy caught him a Gerber bass. Man, we gonna have to try that part of Florida. What the water be hitting like right there? I be trying to find parts of Florida. Why can't I remember what the fish is called? specific. Well, last time I went to Florida, I had a goal to catch a shark. I caught me a black tip shark, so I was successful on that. I wanted to catch 2 fish before the year ended. I wanted to catch me a gar and I wanted to catch me a shark. I don't know if I'm gonna catch that gar because I gotta go to the river to catch it. I've been to a few spots, but I don't know yet. It's still possible, but there is this. The next time went to Florida, my plan was to catch. Most time I see people catch those, they catch those without trying. They be trying to catch something else and the stingray bite. I was walking with the stingray. I was walking with the stingrays and couldn't catch them. But I learned that stingrays like some stuff I wasn't using. Like stingray, like worms and other stuff. I wasn't used to. I've never used worms in saltwater. Instantly, when I go saltwater fishing, I get 2 baits for sure. Well, I get 3, but the 2 baits I'm always gonna lock down on is I'm always gonna have some squid, and I'm always gonna get shrimp. But I also use sand fleas. Try to catch some pompano. And then obviously the cut bait or the live bait, which at this point, whatever fish get caught, he cut bait or live bait, depending on his size. Yeah, I'm about to head out, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sub to your channel. You in Alaska, I got to check out y'all channels. I can't believe I forgot what that fish is called. It's like a giant bass. I don't know why I forgot what it's called. With a stripe down the side of it, and it's a saltwater fish. You can only find them in like certain parts of Florida, mostly in the Miami area. I forgot what it's called though. I was trying to go to certain parts of Florida just to catch that fish specifically. What the hell is that fish called? What up, Miss Scooter? How you doing? Oh, a snook. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Man, I don't know how the fuck I forgot what that was called. I'm about to pack up. Miss Scooter just came in here. Nah. You know what? He could be right. It could be a turtle. Like I said, I haven't seen a turtle in a minute. But I'm getting tapped right now. You know, it could be a turtle because this liver pole has sit out here so long, and I've never seen liver sit this long. But if it's a turtle, my first thought process is gonna be that the catfish is on that side and we on the other side. But if it was a turtle, why the fuck did my bluegill get ate? That's questionable things if it was a turtle. Motherfucker, bro. It was traveling with my bobber. And I gave it the lightest hook set. Well, obviously they're not gonna eat it if it's tangled up like this. Caroline Joe, you want this liver? I'm just gonna throw it in the water then. All right, chat. Your boy Trotline Joe. Your boy Trotline Joe is still live. I gotta go get my daughter from school. So I'm pretty much done here. I'm pulling all my poles out the water. I'm gonna start putting them in the car and stuff. I'm gonna leave my 2 bobber poles out in the water until all my stuff is done because like I said, I just missed a fish a second ago. He was carrying it and I light yanked. And his ass got away. This is what was left of the liver. They are some strong fish, man. I got the setup for them for sure. What's up? Ron, is Joe live? Yeah. Northern, he's live on another thing. Joe's gonna keep fishing. He gotta go get his kid from school too. But he's probably gonna drive the car and leave his poles here and then go fish it and go get his kid. And while he leaves his poles here, he's gonna continue to fish. I'm just going home. I gotta get my daughter. But Northern, I'll probably go fishing tomorrow. I swear, if I don't go fishing tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna fish on Saturday. I just enjoyed being here and chatting with y'all. Y'all all been here and hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, this damn thing feels stuck. This damn thing feels stuck, chat. No fucking shot. No fucking shot. Oh, other pole. It did it to me twice. It did it to me twice, chat. Both my poles just went underwater and took off. Bro, every time I yank this one, I just don't ever have I have too much slack in it. Bro, that was fucking crazy. That was crazy. It just, bro, both poles just went off with a fish in them. Both poles. I missed this one for a score of that second one. That was crazy. Try to get this minnow back out. Yeah, babe, I'll see you when I get home. I'm packing up. Re-throwing these minnow poles out. Let them cook. 2 poles in a row is crazy. I just missed 2 bags. Or something that wasn't a bass, which could have been a crappie. Could have been a fucking catfish. Like I said, I seen my boy catch off that. Joe, you got something to put these minnow in? Yeah, come on, cause I'm about to empty this water out and refresh it so they can live longer, and I'm gonna just take this and that's it. I've already got my poles up, my main poles. I just gotta take them to the car. Man, that's crazy, Chad. That's fucking crazy. I just missed 2 fish. It didn't hit me. It didn't do it once. It did it twice. I just missed 2 fish. I'm salty. Like both my bobbers went under and went on a journey.
Chat, say what's up to chat.
You want this bluegill noggin? It's a big noggin.
Nah, I got noggins down there. I got bigger noggins than that.
It's a big old noggin.
That's why you wouldn't get 8. Nah, that's funny. That was a flathead waiting to happen.
Look at that nougat, chat. And look how it's tangled up.
I'm gonna put some of these in a bucket.
Then dump all the water out.
Are you ain't taking these, putting them in the tank?
Yeah, go dump all the water out and then put it back and then fill the water, put the water back in. Just keep the lid on. I was about to leave. Fish just knew I was about to leave, so it hit both my poles at the same time. All right, Chad, I'm gonna end here. You guys keep being amazing. Yeah, I'll see that. Y'all guys keep being amazing. I'll see y'all again real soon. Thank y'all for being here and chilling with me. Again, I'm Hooks Out of Rod. We Fish on Entertainment. My boy Charlon Joe, he's live right now. So y'all go slide over to him, go show some love. I'm about to get out of there, but about to go pick up my daughter. Y'all keep being great. And forever and always, you guys, fish on. You as well, babe fishing. You have a good one.